right, bud. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Courts of Celtic Wyvern King. Sorry for the late start. Had some real life stuff get in the way for me personally, where I could have had stuff start up sooner, and then we just had to wait for everyone to get here, just because again, real life always comes first. But we're gonna get back into our Stargate campaign. We're just gonna do a quick around the table, to say who you are, who you're playing, and what's one thing you're kind of hoping your character do tonight. Because remember, we left off with everyone on the Prometheus, which, for those of you who are not familiar with Stargate, the Prometheus was Earth's first interstellar ship, like this, to be able to travel between galaxies, hyperdrive, the whole works. Um, Hence why they call it Prometheus, because hey, first of its kind. And Prometheus is the one that gave humanity fire to be able to grow and evolve, if you can go off the Greek stories. But we are just going to go random, and I'm going to roll with my new bullet dice. Because yes, Nick, I did buy them.
You got the ones in the rotating chamber?
So jealous.
Yeah, there's so much
$27.
jelly going on over here. It's not even funny.
I got them for $27 because they were on sale, and it was my first purchase on the TikTok shop, so I got an even bigger deal. Alright, but we're just going to do reroll or roll d6, reroll on sixes. 3, that's going to be 1, 2. B, you're up.
I am B, also known as Necrotic Vapor on Twitch and TikTok. I play Keshna, and I don't know what I'm really kind of looking forward to seeing. Maybe seeing if Brooke hides all the coffee or something. I don't know.
Possible.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, speaking of Brooke, Lisa, you're up.
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D Winter Wolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Dr. Brooke Walker, and I think Brooke is just looking forward to getting some R&R, helping out a little bit, and just resting up.
That's AR&R. You're on a ship. Okay. Stormy.
Hi, I'm Stormy, also known as Storm Ransom 2002, on Twitch, TikTok, and Discord. I play Sharifa, the leader of the party with a chip on her shoulder. I guess the whole thing I'm hoping for tonight for my character is just learn some new things, and for me to have fun because I have been cooped up in bed for a month.
Fair. Alright, Nick.
Hey everybody, my name is Nick. I go by Professor Hexagon on TikTok and Twitch. I play Viggo Sigmundsson, the resident himbo Viking scientist, and in this episode I'm hoping to, I think, in character he'd probably just be plastered to a window looking at all the stars as they go by.
I said the only window is on the deck, or is on the bridge.
Yeah, I'm up there as much as I can be. Oh, I forgot something. Go back up there.
Alright, and once again, I am Kellen, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. My help, I have my ring light on so people can actually see me better. Ooh, excuse me. You can find me on Twitch and TikTok, as well as all sorts of other stuff, which I'll go over through the end. Just because, as I've realized the past few streams I've been on, my intro has got a lot longer than it was when I first started. It takes like 5 minutes now. As Lisa and Nick can attest to in one of the games we're both in. But like I said, last we left off, Phoenix 5 was on board the Prometheus after getting rescued from being stranded on a planet where the DHD was broken during a monsoon, and it was not properly looked at before gate travel. But they, as well as the other people came through the gate to kind of study the sites they were looking at there, are all on board the Prometheus now. They're all been given their own bunk room. Well, not their own bunk room. Like, for example, Phoenix 5 here is all sharing. Which I'm trying to remember, who was top bunk, who was bottom bunk?
Top.
Top.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I remember Nick was definitely claiming top, because they were like, yeah, his fear is just dangling off the end of the bunk. Okay. Yeah, but they're on there, and they are not heading back to base immediately, as Prometheus still has to complete its mission. As that is kind of a bit more important than taking them home. So they're going to be cooped up on the ship for a few days. And with that, we're going to go ahead and see like what have y'all been doing. We'll say it's been a day and a half worth of travel since you guys first got on board the Prometheus. And, you know, let's go ahead and roll again because I want to, you know, show off the dice.
I'm gonna show this off.
That is a 2, so that's going to be Stormy. So what is Sharifa doing?
Well,
Or what have they
can't
been
really
doing, I should say.
train. What?
Or what have they been doing, I should say, because like I said, it's been about a day and a half.
Well, they can't really train. She can't really train, which has been driving her crazy. So if she's not pacing the halls or asking the pilots and the like infantry or marines on board 1,000,001 freaking questions, she's hanging out with Brooke.
Okay. Well, with that, then, what has Brooke been doing the past day and a half? You're muted.
I'm sorry.
You're
I said I wanted to be snarky and say trying to avoid Sharifa, but she wouldn't do that. You know?
Now, I was I'm not
she's-
sure you would do that if you guys were stuck on the Prometheus for longer than a day and a half so far.
Yeah. So she's been helping out, you know, kind of going around there, you know, during the day and like, anybody need anything? You need any help? And other than that, she's just trying to just chill and enjoy a little bit of downtime.
Okay. And then also before I go to the next person, thanks for the follow, Wyvern. If I'm saying that right,
Yeah.
hopefully. Definitely appreciate that.
That's my friend Wendy.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce it either, so hi
I'm
sis.
assuming
Wendy!
because that or Wyvern, it's one of the two because I mean Wyvern, I mean hell. Anyway, oh, I got it perfect the first time. Cool. Anyway, but with that, then we'll go to Keshna. What's Keshna been doing about a day and a half? Because Vigo kind of already said what they mainly be doing.
Keshna should be training, maybe trying to learn new skills from those that are on board. Hand-to-hand combat or whatnot.
I must say there's not really anyone on board the ship for that.
No like training area or anything.
I mean, they have like a little gym area for stuff, but again, it's not like this isn't like, for example, in the real world, on a naval like aircraft carrier, for instance, where you're gonna have like a ton of Navy and Marine personnel. This is like one of the first ships that the Air Force did in Stargate for the Prometheus project and all that. So it has like its crew. It'll have like probably a small detachment of soldiers, but not like a whole, not like Marines or anything.
Yeah, that's why I said that's why I said Sharifa's been bugging the pilots mostly,
Yeah.
trying to learn how to fly things.
Keshna's following Vigo, trying to learn stuff from him then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I think because you're teaching me how to read.
And Keshna's
Gua'uld,
teaching her, and Vigo's, yeah.
and teaching you how to do survival.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, snap. All right, you know what? Just for shits and giggles here. Nick, give me an intelligence roll. And then B, I'm going to give you a choice here. You can give me charisma or wisdom.
All right, one sec. I gotta pull my thing up. I forgot to.
You're good. I actually need to post more stuff up too because I haven't finished doing that.
Rolled a 21.
Okay.
I did not think about having to pull my.
You're fine. Like I said, we had a bit of a late start anyway, so not everyone's 100% like myself. Like I said, even myself.
Me, 100%. You can ask Ren. My Thursday game, I wasn't even ready to start. They all just showed up, and I was like, I need like a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So what am I? Wisdom or charisma?
Yep, your choice. Because you're essentially rolling for how well you're trying to teach Vigo Gold.
We'll go with wisdom.
Okay.
And
13. Okay.
Yeah.
So with the 13, you're just kind of you're thinking like, we're just going to do the basics. Like we're not going to do anything crazy. He's probably not going to want to keep it up. But Nick, he's just like, now what's next? Like he's picking it up like easy.
Yeah, so it's subject, object, verb. Interesting.
Oh no, you guys didn't get like that. When I mean basics, I mean like ABCs 1, 2, 3,
Ah, gotcha.
and then maybe like hi, hello, what are you doing?
I could be conversational in Gwawold. That's amazing.
Well, you ain't there yet. You could be. All right. So
He thinks he is.
True. Yeah. All right. So outside of that, Nick, what else have you been doing for the past day and a half?
Besides going with Keshna and plastering myself to windows, I'm just exploring the ship, being on an actual spaceship for the first time. I think you already mentioned the last one that there is no Asgardian on board.
Yeah, the Prometheus didn't have an Asgardian on board. That would have been the Daedalus and why am I forgetting the other one?
The one the black captain had towards the end of
Not the Apollo.
not the Apollo.
There's the Daedalus.
Well, I only know about the Daedalus, Apollo, and the Prometheus. I don't know the other one.
There's another one. The one that Caldwell had.
Caldwell had the Daedalus,
Hold on.
didn't he?
Uno momento. That's the beauty of Google.
That is the beauty of Google.
The BC 30 fold. I don't care about the bridge or the Bombay. I just need to know the versions. Oh no, sorry. The Odyssey is the one I meant, not the Daedalus was called. It was the Odyssey. That was what I was thinking of. Because the Odyssey had what was that guy's name? I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but the Odyssey was one I was thinking of though. Anyway, but yeah, but it was like the Daedalus and the Odyssey are the ones that had an Asgard on board just to help with like system integrations and just to help out a bit more because the replicators weren't as big of a problem at that point.
Yeah, I think I'm just walking around talking to literally anyone that'll listen to me, trying to find out as much information as I can about how the ship works.
Okay.
It's like hyperfixated.
Roll me a percentile.
This is how many people you've annoyed on the ship.
65.
Okay. Now
Dear
roll
God.
me a D10.
4.
Okay. So for the most part, yeah, most people were just kind of brushing off because they were like, they're face first in their paths, trying to be able to, they're trying to get their work done. But there's a couple that would tell you just some basics of the Prometheus, how, it has the Asgard beaming tech, as you witnessed when you got beamed up. It does also have the gold ring transporters, which you have not witnessed those yet. So I don't know how Vigo will react hearing about new tech they haven't witnessed yet.
I think at first he's very proud that he didn't throw up when he got teleported using the Asgard one, and he's very eager to use the other one to bring.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, another one was another person was talking to you, like when you got down to the F-302 base. They talked to you about the F-302, how it's the first fighter jet that it had some hiccups at first, and they kind of whispers like, "Don't tell Colonel O'Neill I told you that." Because the person you talked to was actually one of the ones who worked on the original design of the F-302 that ended up being bugged.
Mum's the word. Yes, mum is the word.
All right. With that, we'll say another day and a half has passed, and you guys are actually you hear on the intercom, Phoenix 5 report to the bridge. Phoenix 5 report to the bridge.
Oh, Sharifa's hoping something bad is happening. She is going stir crazy.
All right. So
Keshna's been
Oh my
entertained by
God.
Vigo, so
what would that be?
I think Keshna's been entertained by Vigo, so it's all good here.
Fair. Okay.
She's
So all right. So what do you guys do when you hear that?
Go to the bridge.
Oh, I'm already out the door.
yep.
Oh, y'all
Yep,
just
same.
So Vigo and Sharifa bolted. What about Keshno and Brooke?
A little more
civil.
normal walk.
So they just like, okay, we're not in a hurry. It's not like we're going anywhere,
Yeah.
or not like the ship's going anywhere. When you guys get up to the bridge, you see that you guys are still in hyperspace. And Vigo, give me a wisdom saving throw.
That's an 11.
Okay, so you're still just like distracted, just seeing the ship traveling through hyperspace. Like it's not like you zone out looking at it, where someone has to go like in your face. But you kind of like when you get up to the bridge, you kind of stand just as you're still just in awe. But then you after like a second, you snap out and you continue and you get up there. Hold on, I forgot what was the Prometheus captain's name. We only had the one. Hold on. Yeah, so on the bridge is Colonel Ronson. And once he sees you guys are all there, he's he'll stand up from the captaincy and say like, "So how are y'all enjoying the Prometheus?"
Yes. Very, very much.
Very nice.
It's nice, but confining.
Well, then you'll be happy to hear there's actually a mission we need done.
Sweet, what is it?
So we were sent out here to investigate planets. Let me pull my notes up because I forgot to pull those up. Yeah, planet P5Y997 as a possible deep space repair station and launch pad for Prometheus and any ships like it. And
Okay.
and what we need is a team to back up our actual recon team.
The big smile that just goes over Sharifa's face. I go get my weapons.
I'm gonna get my shotgun.
Do you know anything about the planet or what we can expect?
She'll stop and go, yeah, that was my next question. Sorry, I'm going a little stir crazy on this small thing.
Hey, Lisa, why'd you have to ask that?
Well,
No. So Colonel Ronson,
Because she's a smart one.
I don't blame them for asking. I was just making a joke. It'd been funny seeing how you reacted to climate again. No, but the planet's a very mild climate. Essentially, what you'd find in North America during the fall on the East Coast. So nothing too crazy.
Keshna would ask, "What is North America?"
It's a place on Earth. Anyway.
Where Brooke comes from.
Yeah, but go ahead and gear up. Get to the transport, or get to the Asgard beaming deck.
She gone.
Lights in his eyes.
Mild little salute, and she's gone. There is a sudden smoke outline where Sharifa once stood. Somebody told her she was going to be able to fight and get off this tiny little ship. She's gone.
Yeah.
To her, it's tiny. She doesn't like confined spaces.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys get geared up. I'm assuming it's about the same gear you guys normally been taking. So, like, Vigo has a
Oh, yeah.
Shadi, Brooke Sharifa the P90s, Keshna the Matak. All right. Cool. Yeah, you guys get geared up. There's already a team there. This is led by a Major Thomas Smith. He'll see you guys walk up, greet you and say, like, all right, so you're our backup?
Yep. Let's get going.
All right. And he's going to brief you on the plan. So the plan is his team is going to do the actual reconnaissance. Your team is going to stay where you guys land and essentially secure the LZ.
I guess this is what he meant by backup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, the plan doesn't have a gate. That's why they're choosing this as a place to possibly build a base for the Prometheus. Because the Goa'uld won't be able to just gate there by accident.
Very smart.
Alright. Is everyone locked and loaded?
Figuratively and literally.
Yep.
Well, since your team is the one doing the securing part, so your team's going to go down first. So you guys, you stand where you're supposed to. And you guys all get, blinded by this white light as you guys just go right down to the planet. And it's raining just a little bit. It's like a light misting, nothing crazy. No high winds. Not like the monsoon you guys, miss on the other planet. Like
He takes a moment because he feels a little bit at home with this climate.
Yeah, I'm about to say like Vigo, you would definitely be cool with this climate, and Brooke too, depending on where Brooke's from. All right, but you guys,
Virginia.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I was going to say somewhere in the South. I remember that.
Yeah. This is exactly what you're used to as well, pretty much.
Yeah, Sharifa just goes, hood up. P90 ready.
All right, so you guys have been beamed down to the planet.
And I will basically tell Brooke and Vigo to check one side because them two together will probably be able to handle themselves.
Yeah.
I will point Keshna one way and I'll take the other, and we'll just kind of, she'll say go about 25 to 50 feet out and then come back. We're not going too far. We're just looking around.
Okay. Well, you guys go out to the distances. Go ahead and everyone give me perception checks.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
7.
Wait, what was that, Sharifa?
17.
17. Okay.
Yeah. 1, 7.
And then 9. And 6. Wow.
I
Well,
don't like the way that Lisa looks.
Well,
That was
a 6. I see.
that was a nat 1 for 6.
Well, everyone, including Nick, doesn't see anything. It looks like everything is good. Because thankfully you guys are beamed down to like an open field area, so it's not hard to like miss something.
Yeah, just walk back and make sure everybody's okay. I mean, we didn't go out far, but still, we're gonna have to say, we didn't see anything in this direction. We didn't see. So it looks good, and I'll radio up saying all clear.
Somehow I feel like I'm being punished for last time we played.
Oh, I watched that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nah. Anyway, so you guys do that, and then not even like 5 seconds if you give the all clear, you guys hear the as Major Smith's team beams down. All right, Major Smith will look at you and go like, "Good job, keep this area secure. We're gonna start heading out and do our reconnaissance." And they're just gonna head due north.
I can't be mad about just being support. I'm off the ship. But at the same time, if they get into a fight going that far out, I'm going to miss the whole thing.
Well, if they get into a fight and they come back this way, then we'll get into a fight.
Good point. Very good point.
She's just shaking her head like, really?
I haven't got to train in a few days. I mean, they let me do like little laps around the 302 bay, but other than that, I'm going stir crazy stuck on this ship. No offense to the ship. It's a beautiful ship. I'm just ready to be home.
You want to do some laps here? Perimeter checks. You can call them.
Let me tell you about the 302 base. When I was down there, I just completely word vomit.
Guts.
Yeah, everything that I heard.
All right, you know what? Give me a. Gonna have some fun rolls tonight. Give me a charisma check. What's up?
Can Keshna tell him he has to say it all in gold?
We'll come back. We'll have to come back to that.
Dude, that's cold.
What was the roll?
I got a 3.
Okay. Real quick. Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll. B.
Oh.
And then, Nick, I want you to roll another wisdom save to beat his persuasion. Well, actually,
7.
Wisdom or intelligence. I'll give you choice.
I'll do intelligence. That's a 19.
Yeah, you're like, okay, no. You realize what Keshna's trying to do. But with that 3 in charisma, you are spilling your guts so much that it is coming out as pure mumbling. You are talking 1,000 miles an hour. Like, you were talking as if you had as much coffee as Keshna did back on base. Because you were just that overly excited about all that you learned.
So we need to get a medical check on Vigo.
No, Sharif will just walk up to him and go, because Yula told her, she's just like, put her hand behind his head, put her other hand over his mouth and go, slow down. We cannot understand you when you go a mile a minute.
Now, out of curiosity, before Sharifa said that, as they put their hand over your mouth, you immediately stop, or are you still going?
Yeah, I'm definitely and then there's a new alloy they tried out for the.
Okay.
Are we good now? Okay.
Yes.
Now you can explain without us trying to figure out what you're saying. Although I have started to understand your mumbling. I don't know if that makes me a translator of Vigo or not.
We'll see.
I'm actually going to walk just a little bit of ways.
Yeah.
So I can listen and look, watch our location.
Actually trying to keep an eye.
Yeah.
We'll say about 2 hours have passed when you guys hear a little bit of static coming from your radio.
kind of step or kind of move the radio as much as she can to try to pick up.
Yeah, I mean it's still a little bit of static on that part. You can slightly hear a voice.
Vigo, can you boost this?
Can I?
I mean it's just a walkie.
Turn the volume up.
She's gonna start walking in the direction they went until the static kind of stops, but she's not gonna leave the clearing.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
It only took a couple steps and it cleared up.
Say that again.
That's it. You're gonna hear the click of the radio on there, and there's gonna like checking in, nothing to report. How's it on your end?
We're good. Still clear.
All right, and then real quick, let me get my percentile.
I don't like it when DMs reach for percentiles. That's scary.
Oh no, I'm just saying how far into the day it's been. Don't worry. So.
Oh, okay.
At this point, just based on how much the sky has shifted, granted you don't know how long the days are, but you guys will probably look up and be like, it feels like early afternoon almost, just temperature wise, especially for Vigo and Brooke, just because again the environments they grew up in. We're gonna hear the major chime back in, going, "All right, we're gonna keep going. Radio back in 2 hours."
Okay.
All right, so what are you guys doing next?
To take Brooke's idea and just do a big perimeter sweep.
All right, go ahead and give me perception rolls.
How many?
Hmm?
How many do you want?
Just one for now.
Another 17.
You guys don't really know. You don't notice anything at the moment. You don't hear too much in terms of wildlife. That you hear a couple what sounds like birds chirping. Maybe it's like break of a branch in the foliage, stuff like that. Nothing alarming though.
Okay.
Did the major say anything about possible wildlife, flora, fauna, or do they just not know anything about the planet yet?
All they knew was the climate. And the climate was just from the relative scan they got, because you entered the bridge when you're hyperspeed. You got the briefing just afterward, after they completed a scan of the planet.
Do they have the ability to check for life signs? Just out of curiosity.
So for this planet they can, though it's a little muffled just due to electromagnetic field on the planet. Let me put it this way: the electromagnetic field for this planet would be kind of like how it was back in prehistoric times, where there's such a strong field. It's not going to outright make their scans useless, but it ain't going to be that clear. But thankfully, it's not bad enough where it won't be able to pick up y'all's beacons and y'all's radio transmissions. So they can tell there's life. They can't tell how much or if it's big.
Yeah, I think just natural curiosity, Vigo is gonna wander, not too far, but he's just gonna start wandering in a random direction.
Okay. Just roll a d4 for me.
One.
Oh, you start heading north and from where you guys were. You start walking north.
Hopefully he does not go far.
Depends if y'all notice him going far enough. Alright, so Vigo's just randomly walking north. Sharifa's doing a perimeter sweep. What about the rest of y'all?
Dashna would follow after Vigo to keep an eye on him.
Okay.
And to keep a lookout.
I'm just standing here going, what?
You got left at the gate.
There is no gate.
Oh, well, you got left in where we all appeared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you're all still within eyesight of each other for the moment.
Yeah, I'm not going like a ways away. I'm just kind of wandering. He says like a big open field, so I figure I was kind of look and see what I see.
Maybe throw a gold lesson in there for Vigo to help keep him entertained.
Okay. Yeah. And then Vigo, what were you saying you're doing again there?
Just looking around, being like perception.
Okay. All right. We're gonna say it's probably been an hour and a half, and you start hearing static on the radio again.
Try to head back to where she first was when she was talking to them.
Again, another step, you got to clear up. Like I said, it takes a little finagling, but nothing like major.
Say that again. It's hard to hear if I'm in a different spot.
So the radio chimes in again, a little bit clearer, but you still can't make out the voices. You just hear like this low grumbling coming through.
Snapped her group.
Hurry back. Is Sharifa the only one with the radio, or do we all have radios?
No, you all have radios.
Yeah, that's why she knew you guys would be paying attention. That's why she went. Say that again. We can't copy you.
Again, the radio turns on, and this time it's not the major. It's someone else from our team is going like, "There's something," and it just cuts out.
Do we have communications with the ship, Sharifa?
Yes, we do. Prometheus, are you hearing this?
It's a little staticky, but it comes through going like, hearing what?
I think your team just got attacked by something.
I say it takes a couple minutes. You're going like, and the beacons are still active. They're not moving though.
How far from the LZ?
I mean, they've been major group is hiking for at least 3 hours.
We might need some more support down here.
I say you were the support.
I'm not gonna say it on the radio, but I'm gonna ask Brooke.
Yeah.
Can they beam us up and then beam us down to their location or close to it?
No, the area that ended up. Wait, who you said you're asking that to?
I'm asking Brooke because I don't want to. I'm not saying it over the radio. I don't want to.
You mean Sharifa?
Yes.
You're Brooke.
I am tired.
Don't worry, you're good. You're good.
I don't know. I mean, they picked the spot for a reason. And I'm not familiar with the tech of what they did.
Do you want to ask if there's somewhere closer they could put us down?
Is there a way you can beam us up to the ship and beam us close to their beacons?
Radio will chime on. They'll go, give us one moment. And they're going to, mess with the computer a bit and see if they can. They're going to radio back going, that's a negative. Area's too dense in terms of forest and, just other stuff that causes interference.
Roger that. We'll check it out.
All right. Well, at this point, because I said it was just early afternoon, it's been another hour. Okay. Yeah, so it's still like fairly early afternoon at this point.
All right, group, let's go. We were the backup, so there ain't nobody else coming for us.
All right, so you guys are going to start hiking?
Yep.
Yeah, I should go. Keshna, lead us out. Vigo, you and Brooke in the center. I'll bring up the rear.
Roger.
Heads on a swivel. Sorry, military talk. Keep your eyes open.
Mhm.
I could say the phrase I learned from the Marines the other day: "Stay frosty."
That's usually more along the lines of when people are just telling you to stay calm, but okay.
Ah, okay, I misunderstood.
I think I'm not too good with all their jargon yet.
All right.
Mhm.
So as you guys are hiking, everyone give me perception.
Can I roll better than a 17, please? No.
I don't even want to say what mine is. Because that's a
Dirty
1.
20.
I got a nat 1. So it's 6.
Nick,
7.
and what was your Sharifa?
15.
All right, that's fine. So Brooke and Sharifa will, as you guys get deeper into the woods, you guys will notice that it's getting a lot quieter. Like a lot of the birds and other, normal nature sounds you hear, you're not hearing as much of it now.
Tap Brooke on the shoulder and make the motion of like somebody poke her and tell her to stop.
Knowing that you're not from this terrain, this silence is not normal.
I know it's not, but we need to walk past her and step in front of Vigo, put her hand on his chest to stop him, and then she'll reach forward and grab Kesha's shoulder, and then she'll just stop them both, and she'll listen for a moment.
Yeah, like I said, with what you had, you don't really hear as much in terms of nature. Like you don't hear anything like growling or making hungry noises through the woods at you. You don't hear the Major's team.
Vigo,
Is
please
there
tell me
any?
you brought that little box with you that you designed to pick up life signs as well.
I was going to ask if there's like any.
Yes.
Keshna would see any signs of distress or like from the other team.
No signs of, because remember,
Okay.
they're still a good hour and a half ahead of you at this point.
Okay.
So you're not really going to see any you can tell they went this way. That's about it. Wait, and real quick, Vigo, did you have that scanner with you when you guys went to the Monsoon Planet?
Yes, I remember that. After I forgot it the one time, I always make a mental note to bring it with me every
Okay,
time
cool.
after
Just
that.
double checking. Because you still have the same kit from the Monsoon Planet. That's all I was double checking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not much in it's going to help us with this planet, but
I got some soggy MREs. I bought my data pad that has it modified it so I can detect life forms.
Yeah. All right. So you want to try and use it then? Give me a science check.
I was going to say she would tell him to basically not only looking for life signs, but try to pick up the beacons of the others. Oh, somebody got a kitty jumping up.
I rolled 2.
Sorry, repeat that. I heard you rolled a 2, but I didn't hear anything after that.
With my science, makes it a 6.
Yeah, your thing is scrambled. Like you cannot get a clear reading off of it.
Something seems to be interfering with anything. I'm not getting anything clear on this.
Okay. She'll make sure her gun is all ready, and she'll look at Keshna and go, "You in the back. I'll lead from now. Everybody stay together. Walk as softly as you can and listen."
Alright, so you guys are going to start walking again?
She's doing it very slowly. That's why she took the lead. And she's constantly looking with every step she's looking.
Alright. Well, you guys, continue on your path, and
And to make matters worse, she's doing it through the little the B90.
yeah,
Keshna would be off to the side in the back and trying to pick up any potential helpful signs
Yep.
for them.
We'll say after another, I'll say 30 minutes of hiking at this point. Go ahead and give me perception checks again.
Brooke, you stole my roll. I got an 8.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Dirty 20.
Alright, so 2 nats, an 8, and you said dirty 20?
Yep, dirty 20.
So, Sharifa, you're noticing that as you guys get deeper and deeper into the woods, it is getting quieter and quieter.
Throw that hand signal up to stop. I don't like this. Let's head back.
Head back.
Something doesn't feel right. Are you still able to pick up their beacons?
But if we're supposed to be the support, shouldn't we find out what happened to him?
Do you not hear how silent it is? That, and I just have this gut-wrenching feeling of something.
So send the scout stealthily forward.
Can I try?
They might need
take
medical.
Okay, look,
They
What were you trying to say, Lisa?
they might need medical help.
okay, Vigo, what do you have on your scanner?
Do you have to do another science roll
Yes.
and try to scan her again?
Remember, since you failed your earlier roll, you do have your Eureka point to use.
That's a 15.
15. So the life science sector is getting a little clearer, but it's still very muddled. So you can tell, like, you're at least in a spot with less interference, and you can kind of tell you're on the right track, but it's not going to give you much more than that.
It cleared up a little bit, but it's still, I'm getting a lot of interference from whatever's
She'll
going on.
kind of lean and look. All right, well, we'll keep heading that direction, and Keshna, sneak up ahead and scout, but stay out of sight, and if you hit danger, run back to us.
All right, so you're going to
And
start
don't go more than 2 clicks.
Roger.
All right, so you're going to scout ahead.
Yep, in a stealth mode.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
13.
Yeah. And also, real quick, just so you know, Stormy, a click is a kilometer, which is about over 3,000 feet. So you said don't go more than a mile.
Pretty much.
All right, making sure.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure on that part.
Yeah, I've watched enough military shows, and
Yeah, no, you're good.
I really need
just
to
figure
stop
out
watching
go
this
ahead.
stuff.
No, you're fine. I just want to make sure I clarify too, just in case you meant to say something else there.
Yeah, I kind of have the basis of what a click is. That's why I was using it.
Yep, you're good.
You need a perception too, or
No, just a stealth roll for now.
okay. So 13 for the stealth.
Yep. So with that 13, like you'll snap a couple of twigs or so underneath your foot as you go forward, but it's nothing like too like noticeable.
Okay.
Even with the eerie silence that started to pick up. Once you hit that first once you hit that first bit of distance there, go ahead and give me perception.
24.
Nice.
Nice.
So with that 24, it's still eerily silent, but you think you hear a voice coming up ahead of you.
Trying to maybe.
And it sounds like it's one of Major Smith's men.
Radio can try to silently radio back to Sharifa, letting her know.
Let me guess. More static.
No, not really, because it's.
And I have mine turned down to where I can just hear it, by the way.
Okay, yeah, no, you're able to hear him. No issues at this point.
So that's basically what Keshna says, is there's no issue so far, or
That she know that radio back telling her that it sounds like she can hear one of the men ahead of her, one of their other team.
and she'll say back very quietly, "Wait till we catch up."
Guess we'll just find a spot to hide and wait for her.
Okay, and we'll use your 13 from earlier. You're able to find a spot to wait for him, and you guys catch up fairly quickly. And with that 24 you had to, I mean, you're easily able to point what direction you were hearing the noise from, be like where the voice sounded like it came from.
Any inflection of distress or anything, like any information like that, or
yeah, I would say with that 24 you can definitely tell that it almost sounded like they were saying actually hold on, let me see if I can do this real quick.
I figure the more information I can deliver to Sharifa, the happier the team leader will be with this gold.
Yeah.
Yes.
With this free Java renegade.
Yes.
One moment. I want to pull something up for this. That's the wrong thing to click. That's the thing I need to click and drag over here. Actually, I want to test that later. Yeah, but no, it does sound like they're going, help, essentially.
We'll move in that direction. But, yeah, like I told them, my head is on a swivel.
Yeah.
And yes, I will make sure the other two keep Brooke in the center, because we don't need her bolting off with somebody saying help.
As you guys are moving forward, you do hear it is sounding a little clearer now, where you guys can be able to hear it passively. Like your passive perceptions are enough to make it where you can hear it.
Yeah.
And you just hear help.
Go that direction, but I still got that gun ready.
Well, it sounds like it's literally behind a boulder just ahead of you.
I'll send Keshna one way and I'll go the other. So we're both coming around that boulder at the same time.
Montauk out and ready to be used.
Okay. Well, you guys, you creep forward. And you get to your side of the boulder, and there's no one there. But you were able to clearly hear it sound like it came from there.
Under the boulder, maybe? It's spoken in gold to Sharifa.
She'll shake her head no, and for the first time in a while, the other three are going to notice she's a little scared.
Yeah, because it's even quieter in this part of the woods than it was before.
Can I try my life signs detector one more time with this new information?
Go ahead.
I was going to ask if Keshna can look for any signs.
Yeah, you can investigate.
Investigation roll.
It's a grand total of 7.
17 for Keshna is investigation.
Well, here's the thing. Neither of you pick up anything but yourselves.
Oh boy.
Your scanner doesn't look like it's on the fritz. It's not doing like the whole staticky screen, but it actually looks like it's clear still. Even with that set.
It's not detecting anything?
Just y'all.
No investigation of the team
in
around.
Your investigation, you don't see any track showing that someone was there. It's like,
Would relay the information to Sharifa, of course.
Yeah, for the first time in her whole existence in this game, she's looking around terrified, like she has no clue what's going on, but she wants to run.
What about the rest of y'all? What are y'all thinking right now?
Keshna's concerned, but she wants to. But she's not. She's trying to put on the brave face type deal.
Yeah.
She's not letting it be seen that she might be a little concerned.
Okay.
Yeah, Vigo's gonna go up to Sharifa and have her just kind of like, remember, in through your nose, out through your mouth.
We need to get out of here.
We have to find the Major still. We don't know what happened to his team.
I'm looking.
No. They're gone. The voice was coming from here. There's no one here. They're gone. Whatever is here can mimic them, I'm guessing. At least that's what I'm thinking. We need to get out of here before we're next.
Can any of us contact the ship from here, or is it?
You can try.
So he's gonna hop on his radio and try and contact the ship to relay what they just went through.
Yeah. It's very staticky. Like, it's not like it's imperceivable, but it is like very hard to get a message through.
Looking for any tracks, footprints, any kind of.
Yeah, that's what Keshna tried with the 24 or 17.
Oh, excuse me.
21.
Blackjack. Oh, sorry.
So, again, you don't really see anything besides the stuff that you guys have left. You do see some slight markings on the boulder, but nothing that really like points to something being here still, because you can't really discern what made those scratches.
Does it look like? I mean, does it feel like a regular boulder?
Yes, it is 100% normal boulder. It is. It's
okay.
It's not just a rock.
Valid
it's
question,
a boulder,
Lisa. Can we see? Can we still see where the team came through? Or does it stop here?
So it doesn't look like Major Smith's team came this direction. Like, you don't see any tracks that shows his team coming through here. Or anyone, for that matter, besides y'all. You don't see any footprints.
So maybe we need to backtrack and see if we can pick up their trail.
Yeah.
That seems like a logical choice.
That does.
Yeah, Vigo is feeling a bit of that panic also as he's trying to help Sharifa calm down, but he's falling back to his logic of science. He's like, okay, no, there's got to be a reasonable explanation for this.
Yeah.
Would Keshna have any? No, she wouldn't. Never mind.
What were you going to ask?
Never mind.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are doubling back?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, you guys are able to, it's not hard to get back to the point where you still found the Major's tracks, and you actually see the tracks, just again with your passive perceptions, went in the opposite direction of where y'all just went.
She will she'll tell Keshna to take the lead.
All right. And to stealth her way and follow those
You can
tracks
either
then.
stealth your way or just stay where we can see you. That would be the second one would be great.
Well, I mean, she's gonna. When I say stealth her way, she's trying to hide from anything that could see ahead or on the sides, but keep herself in view of Sharifa at least.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and give me another stealth roll.
It's 7.
Yeah, you're kicking every rock and log you can, whether it's purposeful or not. Like, every
Definitely
leaf is
not
crunching
purpose.
under your boot. Like, your
It's not.
footsteps sound like Vigo's right now.
Yeah, my dice hate me from last week or last time.
Karma, baby,
No.
karma.
No, what needs to happen is I just need to send him like 3 sets of dice and one of these like nice little dice trays. That way he can like roll for real instead of relying on a bot to not try to kill your character.
I mean,
Then
Hey,
again,
that
I've had my
bot did
dice.
great last time.
I was going to say, bots could be okay. Lisa's seen my rolls in our Monday games.
I normally get good rolls, but tonight's just not my night.
Yeah. But okay, yeah, but you guys are able to keep going. You all do start noticing it is starting to get dark out.
Little flashlight on the front of the.
Yeah. Because a little detour took a little longer than you all thought. What do you guys want to try and do?
Just try to. I guess we've already backtracked and then we went forward to follow the footsteps. Everything in Sharifa says ouch, but at the same time, part of her's going, no, the others are right. We need to save these people. So at the moment, she's just kind of going, it's getting dark. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Maybe make a camp and
not in the middle of this crap. We're hiking back.
we can.
Well, remember, it took you guys about 3-4 hours to get to this point, which means it'll take you that much to get back to the clearing.
And then we'd have to track forward again.
Well, it's not even that.
Fine.
It's also y'all having to track back in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Let's clear an area, burn a fire, and instead of 3 watches, there will be 4.
And Kishna would go try to find a nice spot for them.
She's gonna, she's gonna help.
Yeah.
Vigo's gonna stick with Brooke.
Alright. Either one of you can roll the survival roll, and then whoever does roll with advantage since the other's helping. That's
I'll
up
do
to y'all.
survival.
To roll.
I'll help because I only have a +1 to mine.
Okay.
Woo-hoo!
So, well, he already rolled his and 18. Okay.
And I just rolled a nat 20.
Well, since
Technically, who's helping who?
Well, since you said you were helping, that gave him the advantage.
Yeah.
Either way,
Okay,
the 18
good.
was good enough. The 18 was good enough anyway.
Yeah.
You guys were able to find a good spot to set up camp, no issue.
All right.
It's a small clearing that actually, like, you have a good view of the sky from where you're at.
Oh.
Brooke, Vigo, what are y'all doing while they're setting up camp?
I think I'm going to try to contact the ship one last time, is considering we're in a place with like a clearing in the skies.
Yeah, you can definitely do that in just a second. And Brooke?
I'm thinking a fire is going to alert anything around us exactly to where we are, but I'm debating whether I should question the leader or not.
Okay. Well,
So I'm just kind of
But
looking at where they're starting to make a fire, going,
so when I say like the old style where they'd make it like dig a hole and put it in the ground, hide it from view, is what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Diggy hole.
Yeah, you're doing a low flame. You're not building a bonfire.
Yeah.
Correct.
Enough to keep warm, but not enough to, like, be bright.
Alert. Yeah, and it'd be a decent hole to hide.
Yeah. Also, you don't even necessarily have to dig. It could be like, just a small fire like you see them doing like early seasons of The Walking Dead.
Yes, but with all the quiet, Keshna's taken extra precautions for her.
True.
And she's,
Yeah.
of course, sharing the idea with Shabrif on.
Mm-hmm.
Because-
That's something she'll agree to, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Nick, go ahead and try radioing the Prometheus again.
Is there a roll for that, or just want me to?
Give me a percent. Actually, here I'm gonna roll percentile. You tell me low or high.
Low.
Low. Okay. Come on. There we go. It is low. Yeah, you're able to get a hold of them. It's actually pretty clear where you guys are at. So you're actually able to get a clear transmission in through them. Like, you're still not in a spot where they can beam you, but you can at least be heard.
Phoenix 5 to Prometheus.
You're gonna hear the click of the radio go like, "Is Prometheus? Go ahead."
We were pursuing the Major's team into the woods and are camping down for the night. We'll continue in the morning.
Any sign as to what happened?
Our scout believes they have heard the person speaking for help, but upon investigation, we found nothing. We all kind of heard it, so we're wondering if there's any foul play afoot.
All right, just keep us informed of the progress.
Roger that. Phoenix 5 out.
All right, hold on. All right, what are you guys doing next?
You guys establish who's doing what watch, or
Sharifa says she will take first watch for now. And she wants Kesha to take last. And that way, one of them is asleep. While the other, well, yeah, that works out. So they're not going to try to
fine.
explain it, but this is the way she's thinking is scout, soldier, but we have a doctor and a scientist. So we want to put them in the middle of this. Hopefully whatever's out there is asleep.
I was almost tempted to say just have Sharifa and Keshna keep watching.
Go back and forth. Yeah.
Or just like
Well,
Sharifa half the night and then Keshna the other half, or vice versa.
if something attacked them, it attacked them in daylight. So there's a chance that whatever it was is not nocturnal.
That's what she's
No
hoping.
guarantees.
A reasonable hypothesis.
That's what Sharifa's thinking. That's why she's like, okay, maybe it hasn't bunked down quite yet. So I'm up first. And then towards the morning, it'd be great if somebody who's about on my level when it comes to stealth, survival, and fighting, bam.
Brooke, are you okay if I take second watch?
Yeah, whatever.
I'll happily let you take second watch. That's fine.
It doesn't matter. I'm good with whatever.
All right. So who's got the watch order again?
It's
Sharifa.
Sharifa, Vigo, Brooke, and then Keshna.
Okay. So Sharifa, for your watch, go ahead and give me perception.
Dirty 20. Had to make sure I was like, is that a 1 or 2?
You don't hear or see anything.
Okay. I'll
Grant isn't really a
sit
good
through my
sense.
watch.
Awesome.
And, yeah. I towards the end of my watch, I will wake up Vigo. Your turn.
Okay. Oh, yeah, of course.
And I will go kind of like lean up where he was. Would he like put something out to lay on, or?
There's a
So
nice
she's
patch
gonna find.
of grass right here, and he hands her like a stone with moss on it. It's like I was using this as a pillow.
She'll kind of just sit down by a tree and kind of hood down a bit, gun still in hand.
I say Keshna's kind of doing that combat sleeping thing.
Exactly.
Kind of
Yep.
sleeping, but she's awake. It's like the slightest noise or whatnot, she's popping up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Vigo, go ahead and give me your roll.
$12.
Okay, you don't hear or see anything.
All right, I do my watch, and then I look at my little wristwatch. There's a little beep noise. Walk over to Brooke, like, hey, your turn.
Yep.
He's gonna go back to his a patch of grass with his moss-covered rock. Mossberg on his chest.
Okay. And Brooke, give me your perception.
Oh, I wish I had advantage. I don't.
What's your passive?
9.
What's your passive?
Passive. I'm looking. 13.
What was it?
13.
A 13? Yeah, again, nothing. You don't hear or see anything.
Okay. At the end of my watch, I will nudge Keshna.
Keshna would pop awake and go and do her watch. She might take it a step further and like maybe creep around the whole camp, do like perimeter checks every once in a while.
Yeah, go ahead and give me your perception.
How is that the same role as Brooke?
What's your passive?
Hold on. Oh, where should I say that?
It's over to the right. It's to the right, just past above inventory.
Oh, I gotta scroll over that spot. Yeah, there's inventory. Mine doesn't. Oh, my passive is blank. What the hell? What happened to it?
All right. Well, at that point, because we can have it typed in later. Hold
Yeah.
on, what's your...
So,
So you
okay.
have a 15.
Yeah.
So during your part of the watch, you're just going to hear a yell in the background, like where like someone got hit and was yelling. You can't tell how far, but you do hear it.
She would immediately get Sharifa and let her know what's going on.
She's awake. As soon as you just remotely even touch her, she's awake.
Well, Keshin is aware that she was doing the same as.
She'll look at her kind of quizzical, and then when she says that, she'll kind of nod and listen.
All right.
Trying to get her brain to like. She may have jumped up and went, "Okay, I'm awake," but her brain is like, "Give me a second."
All right. What are y'all doing?
After her brain catches up, she'll stand up and kind of do her own 360 look.
Does Keshna know the direction it came from, or?
Yeah, it came northeast of y'all.
Well, Sharifa, and should tell Sharifa, and
She'll kind of look that direction. I mean, it's not light enough yet that she can use like her binoculars at the moment. That and there's a ton of trees, but she's definitely kind of just doing a whole look that direction, trying to see if she can see anything.
I mean,
and the attack comes from the southwest.
No, you can't really tell. You can't see anything just due to the dense foliage.
Are you sure? Because we need to be heading that way, not that way.
Oh, no, the northeast is where the tracks were going at this point.
Okay. All right. Well, scratch that then. She'll tell them to pack up everything. It's time to move.
cover the hole that had the fire.
All right, and how y'all walking? What order?
We're gonna have Keshna out in front again. Hopefully, the dice start being nicer to you, B.
Yeah, I'm hoping to.
Okay.
Brooke behind her, and Vigo, and then me.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys start walking in the direction you heard the yell come from, and after hour and a half, 2 hour hike, you see a cave.
Can I try one more time with the life signs, or is that just kind of a moot point at this point?
No, go ahead.
That's an 8.
Did you use your Eureka point if you have one?
I did not.
I think you have like a ton of those built up by now.
No, they reset it then at every session.
Ah.
No,
No, I just mean
if
just
you were
from
allowed
all
to-
the fails.
Yeah, I was like, if you were allowed to bank those between sessions, that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fun times.
$14.
Much better.
So, what was the roll?
14.
14. Yeah, so you actually make out you actually make out some life signs on it this time.
In the cave?
Yeah.
I definitely let Sharifa know.
Yeah, they're a little it's a little fuzzy probably because of the cave, but I mean you definitely detect a couple life signs.
Keshna would also look for like any disturbances, like if they were in trouble or like dragged or
Give me an investigation real quick.
investigation.
Yeah.
A 10. I mean, that's better than what I've been rolling.
I mean, even with a 10, you're going to be able to see that it looks like for the most part they were walking of their own accord. It looks like there may be a couple scuff marks where it looks like someone was dragged or they may have been dragging their feet behind them. So it looks like at least one person's hurt to a certain degree.
Of course, tell Sharifa this and maybe Aunt Brooke, her being a medical expert and all.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Alright, what are y'all doing?
Do we have
Can
any?
you reach him on the radio?
I was gonna say that, or do we have any flares so we can toss in there?
Yeah, you got flares.
But would you want to do that with the unknown and all the silence?
She needs light.
Yeah, but say they already
So,
most
yes.
through it, so it's already out of their hand. Where are you tossing it exactly, though?
Into the cave.
Alright. You toss it into the cave, and you see it immediately get snuffed out. And then as that happens, you're going to see what looks like something poking their head out. But due to the dim lighting, you can't really tell who or what.
Keshna has her Mohawk ready to fire it.
Try the radio.
Oh hell, I forgot the Major's name now.
Major Smith.
Major Smith. Thank you. Major Smith, this is Sharifa. Do you copy?
So as you hit your radio and said that, you hear your voice coming from the cave. It's very small, but you do hear it. And then a second later, you hear a click. And it's like, this is Sergeant Matthews. Major Smith's down.
Put me in, Coach.
She'll click the light on when it comes to the little light on the P90 and tell anybody else who's got flashlights on them to pull them out. We're going in.
Flashlight out.
I mean, as soon as you did, because I'm assuming you still had your weapon trained on the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see one of the private or one of the airmen from the Major's team at the way. He was the one that snuffed out your flare.
Go ahead in.
And go, I would ask Sharifa, why would they snuff our flare out, though?
Oh no. Just stay close to Brooke.
So you guys are heading to the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you get in, the airman's going to tell you like, turn the lights off, turn them off.
Our doctor needs to be able to see.
Well, wait till at least we're deeper in. Turn them off. Like you see, like
Why are we-
Night vision.
Oh, you don't have night vision goggles.
Ah.
Yeah, that wasn't part of the kit. But like you can tell he's freaked about something.
What?
Sharifa
happened?
would, yeah.
Get me to them.
And he's going to, once you guys get the lights off, he's going to lead you in. Because once you get deeper in the cave, you do see a light ahead because they do have, like, a lantern set up. They have, one of them had, like, a lantern, like a lamp in their bag they were able to use. And you see the Major on the ground with a decent gash across his right thigh. And marks across his chest. Like, thankfully the ones on chest aren't deep. The deepest wound looks like to be the thigh wound. Or the calf wound, sorry.
Would Keshna recognize what, like, caused the marks by chance?
You can roll for it. Let me see what I want you to roll. And Brooke, I'm assuming you're going to give treatment?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, go ahead and give me your medicine roll.
16.
Alright. So, with the 16, you obviously see which one's the deeper wound, so you start working on that part first. Like, try to make sure that, they did tourniquet properly and all that. And you do see they did so well, he wasn't bleeding out. Because thankfully it also didn't hit any major veins or arteries.
Okay.
So you start doing that, and you see his chest. Like, chest looks a little rough, but again, nothing that looks like he's probably going to, need, like, major surgery.
Right. Is he conscious?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's in pain. He's definitely conscious.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give him something. I will give him something for pain once I'm sure he doesn't have a head wound.
Yeah. With that 16, he doesn't have a head wound.
Okay.
Alright, so, Keshna, I'm going to give you options here. You can either roll nature, survival, or you can just do a flat intelligence or wisdom roll. I'll give you the option of those four.
I'll do survival.
A survival? Okay.
Yeah. 16.
16, nice. So with a 16, like, again, you won't be able to tell 100% what caused this, because again, it's a whole different planet. It's not where you're from.
Yeah.
But based on your experience just being on different planets when you were the first prime to Kali, and probably just even from your own youth, as Jaffa just growing up, you can tell that whatever made these marks is big. Like, I'm talking about like 7-8 feet tall if they were upright.
Alright, she would of course tell Sharifa and Brooke, so and just in case it would help Brooke any with the treatment.
Yeah.
Sharifa, because Sharifa needs this knowledge as team leader.
She's been kind of standing with the that led them down in there, and she'll look over and go, "What in the hell happened?"
And the sergeant will chime in going like, I don't know how to explain it. It just like came out of nowhere. We couldn't even see it when it hit.
As soon as Brooke has him stabilized, we need to get out of here.
No, we need Prometheus to beam us up. There's no way we're going through.
They
the woods
can't.
Again. What do you mean can't?
Too dense.
Too dense. We're already having radio trouble as it is.
Oh, great.
We have to get him back to the LZ. That's what we need to do.
My favorite Marine would say, "Buck up, Buttercup. We're going for a walk."
Is there any
And
And
chance
she'll
I
so-
could,
go over to Brooke.
I could construct a litter out of anything that's around here?
Maybe if you go outside and grab some, like maybe some branches and stuff. 'Cause at the very
You're
least, you might be able to do
real
something there.
Sharifa, is it okay? I just kind of run the idea by her. It's like I can get branches together. We can put something that'll be able
No.
to get him on there.
His men are going to have to carry him for now. I don't want anybody going out there alone.
Understood. Sergeant, can I talk to you for a second and kind of walk off to the side out of earshot of Sharifa? Was there anything that you encountered that mimicked human voices? I was saying it really quietly.
It's like, are you kidding? Like, that's all we've been hearing since we've been in this cave. And he ain't quiet when he says that either. Like, you were trying to keep the conversation hush hush. Nah.
Have you investigated? Have you found the source of these voices?
No, our primary concern was trying to find a place to take care of the major. Because whatever it is, it's fast.
Okay, I think we should follow her lead. Getting back to the LZ is probably the best thing we could do.
It's not a good idea, but like, fine. And then, as you guys are, kind of prepping to get ready to go, you're going to hear it echo through the cave, a low grumble. And then in
I'll kind of
the major's voice, because you can hear it a lot clearer now because it's closer, and I'm going to preface this is not the major actually saying it. You hear, "Help."
I turned to Sharifa.
shit. That's all she says is shit.
Oh, you see, like, the airman's going to turn to you real quick, Brooke, and tell you, like, Doc, you're gonna have to pause for a second because they go to turn the light off. They don't want anything. They don't want any sign they're in there. And the cave just goes pitch black. And that is where we're going to leave it tonight.
Oh,
Ooh.
no, you did not.
Shouldn't have said anything about the cliffhanger the other week. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a short night because, again, I do have to open in the morning now. So I gotta get some sleep.
Sleep?
Alright.
What's that?
Yeah, I know. All right. But with that, we're going to go ahead and end it there for the night. We're going to just go around. Again, everyone introduce who you are, who you played, where we can find you, some of the other projects you're in. And I'm curious to what you all think is happening. I just want to see where your minds are at. And also where the mind of your character is at, too. So we're going to go in reverse order. And go with Nick.
Hi everyone, my name is Nick. Also go by Professor Hexagon on TikTok and Twitch. I play Vigo. You can find me here every other Friday. I think our next game is coming up on the 16th. And I am also on the game coming up on Monday over on Will's channel for Orlea Origins with Kellen and Lisa. It's a lot of fun. Me personally, when I heard what sort of evil shenanigans you were doing, I was thinking of either Predator or Lethal Company. Vigo, however, is absolutely terrified, and I think he's doing a pretty poor job hiding it.
Okay. Stormy?
Sorry, I had a cord tangled up on my chair.
You're fine.
Hey everybody, I'm Stormy, also known as Storm Ransom 2002 on Discord, TikTok, and yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that Sharifa is scared senseless right now. But she now is trying because she's around other people to go, okay, take your own advice, buck up, Buttercup. Let's get this done. But yeah, she's terrified. And yet again, Helen's leaving us off on a cliffhanger.
You'll be fine.
Other things I'm in. Let's see. I have an in-house game on Thursdays. Every Tuesday I have my own SG1 campaign. No, I do not stream because my computer cannot handle it. And every other Friday night now, I'll be running a Pathfinder 2.0 game.
Okay. B.
I am B, also known as the Chronic Viper on Twitch and a Discord and TikTok. I was on the same vibe as Nick with the Predator bit because just the way it was described and Keshna, however, there's a sense that there's a level of uncertainty, fear there, but she's trying to be calm, collective, and rely on her first prime days to first prime leadership type qualities to get her to help the team get through it.
Okay. And Lisa?
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I get the pleasure of playing Dr. Brooke Walker here in Stargate. On alternating Mondays, I play in 2 5e Orlea campaigns. This coming Monday, it is Orlea Origins. The following Monday, it is Orlea Wind Riders of Aria. Brooke is in... I think when she's treating a patient, having been a surgeon, she can like laser focus in, so she's not focusing on anything but treating her patient. So she's kind of not focusing on anything else going around. But I think when the lights go out, I think she would drop herself on top of him to kind of protect him from whatever, that's when she has that moment of panic. And she will put herself over him to protect him.
Okay. And again, I'm Kellen, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find us every other Friday here on my channel for our Stargate 5e actual play, which our next session will be on February 16th, 10:30 Eastern. Hopefully we will start on time that day. But again, real life always comes first, whether it's other projects people are working on, or like me, where I had to go give my employee a set of keys because he accidentally locked his keys in the back room. It happens. I've done it myself. You can also find me on Opposite Fridays over on the Dinner and a Game Show, where we play we're getting ready to start, I should say, the Walking Dead TTRPG. They use the Year Zero engine. It's going to be really fun. I finally got my character made because I was juggling with concepts on that one. And then on alternating Mondays, I'm just going to say that on every Monday, you can find me over on the Halfling Wizards channel for 2 games. On alternating Mondays, it's going to be Wind Riders of Aria, which is using a new tabletop system called Surge. It is such a fun system. We've been having a blast with it. And
it really is.
One of the creator system made a quick character so we can even out some sparring sessions, kind of learn more how the combat worked before we really get to the meat of it. And he did what they call Surged 4 times, which means on a D4, he rolled a 4 times in a row.
And guess who had Kellen as a sparring partner?
Hey, me and you were pretty even, okay? You did get
we did pretty good.
On the other Mondays, though, including this upcoming Monday on the 5th, you'll be able to find me over for Orlea Origins, where I get to play a bard, where I'm pretty much just the asshole. That's kind of my character. He's just the asshole. He's a smart ass. Well, not Ashley,
Both
but
of those
definitely
are on Halfling. Both of those are on the Halfling Wizard Twitch channel.
Yep, and as you guys have seen in the chat, I do have his
So
link
check
posted
it out.
there, being through Nightbot. So definitely, check out his page, look at the VODs, hit that follow button, because they're getting pretty close to affiliate, just like we are. Though they're probably hit it before us at this rate, which is awesome. I'm trying to think what else am I missing. For any of you who wants to play catch up, because I know Twitch does not keep every VOD, on my link tree you will find the link to my YouTube channel, which has every episode that we've done so far. So definitely check it out there if you want to play a little catch up. With that, we are going to go ahead and raid someone from another server I'm in. When we get over to the raid, do make sure after a few seconds you do refresh your browser, just because Twitch analytics are weird about raid views. If you do like their content, definitely hit that follow button. It's always nice to see people hit follow on a channel, especially when they're growing. Like I said, here we're almost at affiliate. I just need to get the number of days up and keep the average viewers going, because after tonight we got our hours up. It's just days and number of viewers. But with that, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go there. We will see y'all next time.